This video presents a Hindi translation related to miscellaneous iron articles, specifically the account of metal bar ingots produced by a smelter. We explore the significance of the three-sign sequence, including sign 15, found on over 33 inscriptions. The current study focuses on metal production and trade accounting, as documented in the Indus Script. This video also examines seals related to metal production, trade, and the accounting system. Here we see examples of signs representing the smelter, furnace, and workshop. Diverse seals and signs illustrate metal casting and trade practices. The inscription details the account of miscellaneous iron articles, specifically smelter-produced metal bar ingots, highlighting the three-sign sequence. This slide shares contact information and resources for further exploration of this topic. More information can be found at the provided links. Contact details and academic resource links are available here. Further contact and academic resources are listed on this slide. Please refer to the links and contact information provided. GAD Seal 12, an unmistakable hieroglyphic seal, is examined, showing graphemes like the split parenthesis and water carrier. The Indus Script cipher, Mlakita Vikalpa, was invented to document trade, as evidenced by Tolkappiyam. Purana Nuru 201 discusses King Irungoval and his lineage, noting copper forts in Dwarka and dating the reign to around 2260 BCE. GAD Seal 12 signifies a goldsmith guild trade account for cast iron ingots, referencing graphemes like the water carrier rebus for smelter. The Indus Script cipher was developed for trade documentation, reflecting the need for a standardized accounting system, Karanam, when inaccuracies arose. This slide contains Tamil commentary on Purana Nuru 201, detailing the history and lineage of the Velir rulers from Dwarka. This seal, M1405, features the rhinoceros hieroglyph, interpreted as shield or tools, and combined signs indicating the smithy forge and goldsmith guild trade ledger. GAD Seal 12, obverse and reverse, details the Maluha expression for iron and bellows, suggesting a metal casting smithy. Sign 342 is deciphered as Vatavu Kanka, meaning, barter trade account of the merchant, using the rim of jar grapheme. Sign 178 Kuru represents plowshare rebus for artisan and miscellaneous iron articles, combined with the tail ligature. Sign 184 confirms the Indus Script cipher is logographic, combining onager and short tail to signify miscellaneous iron articles. Archaeological evidence supports the interpretation of as a bar of metal or ingot, relating to copper hoard implements from Haryana. M2091 details the logographic nature of the cipher, linking signs to smelting furnace output, iron, copper, and wealth of the merchant. M1683 illustrates a cargo manifest, featuring symbols for mineral, implements, and bar of metal ingots overseen by a supercargo. M1656 details a maritime treasure guard and guild metal implements cargo, referencing copper, gold, and iron. H158, H27, and H143 relate to maritime cargo manifests of tin ore bar of metal ingots, bell metal, and metal castings. H681, H670, H724AB, H1104AB, and H1105AB show a merchant's daybook recording implements, hard alloys, and ingots from the forge and smelter. The H1999 seal documents a bar metal ingot, smelter guild mixed alloys mint account, using signs for artisan, implements, and accounting. H58 depicts native metal implements and ingots from a forge and smithy, overseen by a supercargo of smelter metal product output. H132 refers to a mint and coiner, dealing with mineral ore, iron, and alloys, like brass and bell metal, tracked by a supercargo. M371 and 2461 describe iron and ingot forge activity, metal casting, and the role of the supercargo in smelter operations. H143 and H146 denote metal castings, bell metal, implements, and ingots from the workshop and forge, overseen by a supercargo. H152 and H154 illustrate accounts of ingots, implements, and bell metal from the forge and workshop, managed by a supercargo. H158 outlines the smelter metal product output account for tin ore, implements, and ingots from the smithy and forge. M1957 details copper, gold, and brass metalwork in a workshop, focusing on bar metal ingots and supercargo oversight. M1962A and M1986 attract a cargo of bar metal ingots from the ingot forge and smelter, handed over to the supercargo. H160 describes iron implements, bronze, and ingot forge output, along with a flag for ingot, overseen by a supercargo. H189 features an anchor symbol, along with signs for iron, bronze, and ingots from the forge, managed by the supercargo. H190 and H1980 relate to iron and ingots from the smelting furnace and forge, with the supercargo managing the metal product output. This slide relates to the supercargo of smelter metal product output, detailing ingots and the ingot forge, based on linguistic rebus interpretations. H724 uses the tree symbol rebus for smelting furnace, indicating products from the smelter furnace for metalwork in a workshop. H775 references the bar of metal, ingot forge, and the supercargo of smelter metal product output, alongside signs for a turner and bronze. H1104A and H1105A discuss the bar of metal, ingot forge, and the supercargo's role, with signs related to the furnace, iron, and copper.